Hey everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hey my Renaissance grandma. Hey Psalms. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Hey Chris. Let's see who else is in here. Hey Shamika, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. What up, Jay? Happy Sunday. Hey Mr. VS, happy Sunday. Hey Sunshine, happy Sunday, sis. How's everybody doing? Hey, Will Just Jam. Happy Sunday. How was y'all week? How was y'all weekend? I mean, how many of y'all was ready to pull up on me last Sunday when I canceled? Y'all, your girl, she be doing a lot. And last Sunday, my body was like, you can sit down or I can sit you down. The choice is yours. And being that it was already sitting me down, to be quite honest, I just decided that it was smart for me to remain sitting down. Cause y'all know I don't nap. Like I sleep at night. That's why I be tired by the time a certain hour rolls around. And last Sunday I fell asleep off and on all day. And I was like, either I'm coming down with something or my body is tired. Considering I didn't get sick, my body was just tired. I'm sad tomorrow is Monday. Same. That part. I had this past Friday off, yes, which was, well, not from work, if that's what we're talking about. Or are you talking to Sunshine? Because I think she might have said that. I was going to say, I didn't have it from work, but I had it from YouTube. And I started to go live and I was like, nope. Because see, that be my problem, y'all. Like, I feel so bad when I don't do it that I feel like I gotta make it up. Thank you, Mr. VS. Thank you. So I know a lot of y'all saw my response to Watermelon Wars. Oh, what up, broke? Speaking up. Happy Sunday. I thought you just saw it. Cause see, y'all be playing with me in these gardening streets. So I had to create, a post with some receipts. Now, was those receipts from 2025? No, but they was from 2024. 2025, it just didn't work out for your girl. But I wasn't the only one it didn't work out for. Just saying. Don't y'all be out here acting like I don't be growing, talking about she the best leaf grower. Okay. Well, y'all saw what my leaves look like. They delicious too. You better be happy I didn't put y'all faces on them kneeling men. Cause I tried. I tried. Hey the mud shark, how you doing? Wow. All right. So hey Miss JK Gardner. Happy Sunday. Oh, you left an actual comment? I saw the eyes. Now that I did see. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even repost my live stream. So let me do that. And do I have? I don't. Okay. Um. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Hey, the Nichols. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Seed Say So. I'm looking at y'all on my phone. Hold on. Oh, I must have a mod in here. Who you be? Who you be in the bushes? Hold on, y'all. Oh shoot, wrong button. Because just so y'all know, my petty didn't end. The watermelon queen is live. That is the post. Woo. Hey Key, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. For sure, the crown coming. I will not direct any of my trash talk to you, Jay, until watermelon season is over, because watermelon season happens to align with dragon fruit and pomegranate season and lemon season, and I don't need to be on your list. So I will reserve all trash. I'm gonna be misinformation. Hey, grounded for life, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm done. Not as misinformation, sir. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm look, I'm not coming to play. So I'm giving it just like I do every season. It's getting true effort. But I'm gonna tell y'all now. May it be me or one of the other ladies in the community, because I have shared these with some other folks in the community. May it be me or one of them. We not gonna let it rest. We gonna get 365 of all the trash talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be doing videos that have nothing to do with gardening, and we gonna bring it up. I'm bringing it up every time, every single. I might even start doing content daily, just so I can talk about it on the daily. Just saying, I am gonna cut up, just so you know. Jay, tell you, I'm gonna cut up. And oh, if it's me, I'm buying. I'm buying all new. All my whole wardrobe just gonna be watermelon. I'm changing my green stocks to the they call it, what do they call that color? Do they call it strawberry or something? The pink one. We're gonna call it watermelon. Yeah, we're gonna do so. You need some. You need to email me. See, say so. You need to email me. Fake news. It ain't fake news, Jay. But I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Y'all, Jay be having the goods, and I'm a member over there. Are y'all a member over there? Because being a member on Juicing with Jay's channel has its perks, which is why I'm not gonna be saying nothing until that season has passed. Because I need to be on every wheel that has to do with dragon fruit, lemons, or pomegranate, or anything else that may come out of that garden. Just saying. Tempting me with that pink. Really, Sunshine? So yesterday, Lydia gonna send us the link to it in our group chat. I see the link, and I promise you, like 4 hours later, she sends a screenshot from the website as if we didn't see the link. So I got a little indignant in the my response to that. And then Miss Felicia was like, "Well, Gina, why?" Because my response was so aggressive. And I said, because she is predatorily working for those people. Like, why she? I think I need you to keep posting about it, Mel. I don't need to keep seeing it in my timeline. The heck? Now, had it been the blue one, y'all know I want the blueberry. That would have, now then I might not have been able to resist. I like all the colors. Don't get me wrong, but I could resist the pink. But that blueberry, that's when I'm a struggle. Hey Mel, how you doing? Happy Sunday. That's when I'm going to struggle, y'all. Is Miss Cheryl in here? Hey Miss Cheryl, happy Sunday. I didn't see her come in. The yellow one is pretty too. I was talking to Lydia today this morning about it. And I told her that. I was like, yeah, that yellow. I said, I like all the colors. Don't get me wrong. I said that yellow one is really pretty. But y'all know blue is my favorite color. So there's that. Why you giving Mel the eyes? Why you giving Mel the eyes? So y'all, right now, I think I'm coming up out of that those winter influxes in weather. Although today is kind of chilly. It's like 50. Let me see what it say. 48 degrees. Um, and yesterday it was in the 80s. But I think after today, when I looked at the Weather Channel, my Weather Channel app, I don't see another dip. That's a lie. I don't see us going back up yet. We go back up Wednesday and then we stay up. We go back up Wednesday and it's up. It goes through the 19th. It's showing us up. So here soon, I'm thinking probably the last week in April, hopefully, I will be able to plant my warm weather crops outside. That is the goal. I'm hoping. I haven't started them. Let's start there. Shh. Haven't started them. I need to do that. Got the green stock right here ready to start my peppers. I haven't shown y'all update of how my celery did. So I did a video showing that I start my celery from seed. It got really leggy when I was in Indiana with the ladies, with Tia and Lydia and Miss Felicia and You Grow Row, but they'll still be okay. So I need to get these transplanted. They're still leggy ish, but I told y'all I don't really have a lot of issues with getting celery to germinate. I usually can get them to germinate. I tell you the secret though is don't bury them. Don't bury those seeds because they really won't then. So I need to start doing that and get them outside. I need to figure out where I'm gonna put them. I want to harvest quite a bit of celery because I want to make some celery powder. And then I also want to freeze some for later for cooking for like soups and stuff. So like chop it up and have it in the freezer for that. And then of course I will use some of it fresh. But yes, I love celery, especially when I'm doing my trio. Gotta have it. The pepper, onion, and celery. Gotta have it. Hey Soul Diva, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Hey LGG, happy Sunday. So Diva, where you been, sis? You've been quiet. I think we, not this past week, but the week before, I think we conversated a little. It just feel like it's too much gappage, ma'am. Too much gappage. I miss you. But yeah. And I haven't seen any content from you. I actually watched a bit of content today, guys. I was going through my subs, so whatever populated, I was trying to catch up a little bit. I could never catch up. It's too many of y'all, and some of y'all be posting a lot. Um, a lot. I'm thankful for those who are now on like a 1 to 2 video a week regimen, because the daily, like CC, David is kind of almost daily. Like I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. Oh, thank you, Chris. Was Easter Bunny good to you? I don't really do much for Easter. So can't say that he has. I don't really do anything. I did do some prepping today. So I cooked my regular dinner. So I grilled some chicken today. That was what we had for dinner. And then I had some stuff that I wanted to prep so I wouldn't have to really worry that much throughout the week. So I prepped some, and some of this is not even just for the week. But anyway, I prepped some stuffed shells that I'll make later this week. And I prepped some taco meat and I will just vacuum seal that up into portion sizes because I cooked 2 pounds of ground beef, which is for me and my daughter, that's way too much. So I will vacuum seal them up into portion sizes so that when I want to make tacos, all I have to do is pull it out. And I usually just let it thaw in the fridge and then put in the skillet and zhuzh it up. And then we got taco meat for whatever nachos, tacos, burritos, whatever I want to fix. Yeah, I'll be trying to figure out the ways to make my life easier. Because I'll be tired. I'll be doing too many things. And so, especially now that it's starting to give me some good weather here and there, because yesterday the weather was nice. I did like 3 videos for y'all yesterday. They're coming. One is dropping Tuesday. I just finished editing today, and it'll be dropping Tuesday. So y'all be seeing them at back to back. I drop Tuesday and Saturday now, for the most part. Once I start doing garden content, I end up with more videos because there's a lot happening all the time. So sometimes I'll end up dropping 3 videos. Next week, when your birthday, Soul Diva, don't be trying to throw that in there. Yeah, you and Sunshine thought y'all was slick, like I wasn't paying attention to y'all conversation. No, you in my chat. I'm reading all the notes. So don't talk about me in y'all messages. When's your birthday? Oh, thank you, LGG. Oh, thank you. I try to contribute what I can. Listen, I'm always thinking, how can I show out? Like, these videos y'all doing is so cute. Even listen, Flossin, I hope you in them bushes. Y'all, if y'all saw Flossin's entry to Watermelon Wars, he goes one by one through all of us. He saves me. That's the last person he addresses. And he's like, I can't say nothing bad about Gina. She's winning. She's winning at everything. She's winning at this thing called life. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sitting there watching it, getting all like, oh, so sweet. And this cat go, what? Everything but watermelon. I said, oh, they making me want to fight. They make me want to fight them. But that was good. That was good, sir. Hey, Mr. Sweet Time, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Angela, happy Sunday. Yeah, I was laughing so hard. Hey, yes, it's the best. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I said, why you gonna do me like that? Have me all. That's how people do you. They get you all gassed up, and then they be like, "Boop." I tell you. Hey, Miss Cassandra, happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm catching back up. That's what happened when I start talking. Hey, aunties, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Miss Juanita, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It's on Saturday. Thank you, because she sure wasn't telling me, was she? See, she don't know about our bond. She tried it though. You tried it. Try not to tell me. Wrote it down and did. It's rainy there. It was rainy. It rained here yesterday. It rained here yesterday quite a bit, which was good because some things that I needed the rain. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. And actually, now that I think about it, I didn't go out there and make sure I got enough rain. How about that? How can I educate y'all on which part? My foolishness or what? Or how I create the foolishness? Is that what you're talking about? It's 4:11. How dare you? I arrived the same day as my. Oh, well. Hey, Fifi. Fifi, I know you be posting. And I just realized I didn't see you in my timeline. And I know you be posting. Have you been posting lately? Just stopping by to show some love. If you still here, let me know that. Hey, Burner Girl, happy Sunday. Because I usually see Fifi in my timeline all the time, especially when I'm doing my catch ups. I didn't see her today while I was on there. I might have to go over to her page. I plan to plant corn seeds tomorrow. Really, I was just watching Imperfect Creation. She planted corn like a, which that's not here because I think she's on my in my grow zone. She started them from seed already. I think that was I think it was early, but I don't know what her last frost date is. But yeah, get that corn out there. I will be growing corn this year. It's going down. It's going down. Who has started? I know broadcast, but I don't need to hear about your starting. I've been watching. I've seen it. I synced it. Who started? Who started planting in their garden? Like a lot. And then Tigsy, if you in that background, I don't need to hear about you either because I synced it. These Georgians and Texans, sick of y'all. Y'all able to grow already. Who's in 7 or below? How about that? Who have started growing outside in your garden? And what are you growing? That part so diva, but you was trying to keep me out the loop. I would have called you. Like, okay, I know you saw my I know you heard me. I know you. What day is it? You catching rainwater? I actually don't really do it anymore. That's not what I was going out there to see, if that's what you thought I was alluding to. I was just going to see if my planters, my green stalks, felt like they got enough moisture. I used to though, in my greenhouse, they have spouts. So when the water runs down, there's actually a little spout there that I could connect something to and let it run right down into a bucket. I used to collect the rainwater, but I just don't. I'm a lazy gardener. Using the garden planner, awesome. Now instead of writing on my wall calendar, yes, I still use a wall calendar. Same. Same. I use it at work though. I don't use it at home. I have planners galore that I use at work. Awesome. I was messing with my planner, my garden planner yesterday because I did make a purchase or two yesterday. So I had to write it down the planner because of where I put it. Yeah, it's up. You're gonna see it. Calm down, everybody. But yeah, I love it though. It's helping me to have what is it? Some kind of I guess you could say organization in the garden. So it's not chaotic out there. Ideas in your mind says that part. That's the foolishness, ma'am. LGG. That's the craziness. I be telling people like if the things that happen in here always came out, I might be in trouble. Like I definitely am that person. Like you be wondering how people get themselves locked up and stuff like that for some of the crazy stuff they do. I don't think they have that voice in their head that talks them out of it. I do. So I definitely have the one and the one, because one of them be getting crazy sometimes, and the other one be like, "Girl, okay, that might be a little bit much." So I had to reel it back in. Don't call me crazy though, but that's what I am. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sis. Enjoy. I know content is coming though, because you always do a little bit of filming while you're there. Enjoy. Y'all, I know I done told y'all a many a time. And it really ain't nobody in this chat y'all shouldn't be following if they are a content creator. There is nobody in this chat who is a content creator that you should not be following. But Fifi is like my all around. Like, I think I do a lot of stuff. She trumps me. She trumps me. She's doing some of the things that I aspire to learn to do at some point. And she actually has, she lives in the States, but she also has a home in Grenada. That's her home country. And yes, she does content from there. She has a garden there. She has fruit trees there. She has livestock there. And she also has that going on in her state that she lives in the States. So you should be watching that and see what she got going on, because she grows, she preserves, she actually they process their own turkeys and chickens, her and her husband. Like, and she takes you through the steps of it. She shows you how it's done. She even shows you how she gets it ready for the freezer. All the things. All the things. Just saying. And you know, a lot of we have lost a lot of those natural remedies throughout generations that maybe our ancestors relied on. And a lot of that is still utilized so much more in other countries. And I feel like, that's one of the things that she brings to the platform, that she would know, like, these are things, like, she shares that when she's in Grenada, like, these are things that we grew up doing and using. Just saying, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know either, Miss Cheryl Nerese, her website is live for Cheryl's. I know it's Cheryl's things and something, or something and things. Cheryl's something and things. What is it, Miss Cheryl? Hey, Analytic, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Lawson video was hilarious. Wasn't it though? He got on my nerves. He got on my nerves. I said, egg was all on my face. Because I was all over here like, oh, like really heartstrings pulled. And then boom. Lawson, I thought you loved me. And you just showed me that it's not real when I don't see them in the timeline. I do that too. If I don't see somebody over a period of time, I do go looking. You said I'm not jealous. Listen. I love it. And Fifi helps me sometimes push the envelope, because we're in the same growth zone. She's 6 speed as well. She's just not in my state. And I think she may be still a little colder than me, a little colder of a 6 than me. Meaning she has more cold months. But she has a whole system for how they because it didn't work out for me, Fifi, but I ain't gonna give up on it. But they overwinter like peppers and stuff, pepper plants and stuff. I think what I have to do this coming year is, when I shut down for the fall, I think what I'm gonna do is put some plastic inside of that clear plastic inside of my greenhouse, because I think too much air is getting through, too much cold air is getting through during the cold months. So I feel like almost like you back in the day, I know we did. I don't know if everybody did this, but like when my parents would put plastic around our windows, I'm gonna do that in the greenhouse. So around, I'll have tape down where the metal is all the way around on each side, so that I can keep the heat, the warmth in there, because I just think it got too cold. Because I had a heater on in there, but even with the heater, I was not able to, like, if it got negative degrees outside, I could only keep that greenhouse to about in the 30s. It was not working in my favor. Lady Cheryl been posting. She been coming up in my timeline. I think she's been doing shorts though. I just saw one recently where she was who was she out there? She was talking about how she had covered her beds with leaves and stuff, or straw is what it was, over the winter, so that she would, be able to keep the soil, moist and keep the weeds down. But yeah, she's been posting. Hey Rachel, happy Sunday. You go hunting for channels, saying husband had me hollering. He called out Cheetah like crazy. I'm telling you, they be trying it. My garden is almost planted out. Houston 9B. Of course it is. See, say so. You need watermelon in. Email me. You definitely need that watermelon because you could definitely be done with how that going. I did tomatoes, Beb. I know you did, sucker. I've been look, bro. He on P like me, like, and like so many of us, not even just me, but where we just so anxious, we can't wait, and like soon as we feel like it's that time, and he kind of pushes the envelope, kind of like I do. Like he don't push it that much, but I don't think he was quite completely at his last frost date. He is like, but I think I'm good. So he got his stuff out there, and it looks like everything is good. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same thing because technically they say in Ohio we shouldn't plant outside until the weekend after Mother's Day. I say whatever. Has it been to my detriment some years? One that I could think of. One that I can think of. Most years it don't be an issue, but I have had one where we got a cold snap. I think even snow, and it was like, my bad. Lost all my starts. Uh, yes, it's a mess. You got yours all the way going to. I was watching Urban Container Gardening. I was watching his channel today, y'all. He did a premiere earlier, and he was harvesting some of the prettiest cabbages. Another person who be having some beautiful cabbage harvest is Cece. Like the bugs be killing me over here sometimes. Last year, I think I got 3 or 4 cabbages that did not get a lot of bug damage, but this year I think I'm better shape because I covered my bed last year, so the bed is I covered it during the season, but this time I had it to go into the season. So I think I'll be okay. Although that little white moth will try to figure out how to get in there regardless. But I think I'll be okay. But he had some of the most beautiful brassicas. He had these big, beautiful cabbages. He had mustard. No, he had turnips. He had turnips and he had kale, collards, and that might have been it. But I mean, everything lush and beautiful and untouched by nature. Like, I can't wait. I miss harvesting. not just the harvesting because I want to eat it too. Like I told him, I was like, I almost bought a cabbage today, but his harvest was making me drool. Like, I can't wait. Yep, it has the spouts to collect rainwater on all four corners too. Yep. I've started growing outside greens, kale, radish, onions, leeks, purple broccoli. Ooh, peas and beans. Nice, Rachel. I have grown the purple broccoli before and the purple cauliflower, and I like them both. Leeks is something I said I'm going to grow this year. I've never grown leeks, and they say it has like a milder onion taste to it, but I feel like I could cook with leeks and be okay because I could cook with scallions or the greens from onions and be okay. Um, it doesn't the texture of that doesn't bother me. It's the actual onion itself, the bulb. But yeah, we gonna see. But I said I was gonna add leeks this year and just see if I like them. Nice. All my fruit trees though are waking up. I have blooms on both my apple trees and both of my peaches and my cherries. My peaches are just getting started. That's why I had to think about it. My cherries are showing out. And my apples are waking up. They're not fully bloomed, but they're bloomed more than my peaches. So the peaches are coming in last. However, my blueberries ain't doing nothing. I feel like they should be. Neither of my blueberries are doing anything. Should I be concerned? Like seriously. Because every year I've gotten blueberries. And them blueberry plants, they don't look like they making no traction. Peas, you outside with it, Miss Vanessa? Peas, collards, potatoes. Now back to the bushes. Dropping indoor seeds. Okay. I can see peas like it cooler. Yep. Okay, so those are all the cool weather stuff. My potatoes, that's what gets me going. Because in March, I start growing potatoes. So yeah. And y'all saw the video where I showed I have cabbage, kale, and collards out there, and Brussels sprouts. So those are all out there now. And I think that's, of course, I have onions. Y'all saw that too. And then garlic. I think that's it that I planted. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more thing, but this coming. You'll see it. You'll see it. But I can't wait to potatoes and tomatoes. Nice. I can't wait till I can get my warm weather plants out there. Where the weather is giving us that. Then I'm gonna be complaining that it's too hot though. So there is that. When is my birthday? My birthday is March 10th. It already passed. Remember, we celebrated. Yeah, I gotta see if my sugar cane, mango, shampoo, ginger. I gotta plant my shampoo ginger. Somebody sent me shampoo ginger. The freeze stung now. I got more mango seeds and pineapple to plant though. Love the fruit to save the seeds. Yep. I would love to grow mango. Matter of fact, what is the name of his channel? I think Broke has had him on his channel, but he has a nursery. What's the guy's name, Broke, in our community who has the nursery? I saw his video and he was like, he had some kind of mango, like called a 4 mango or something like that. I think. Oh, it's like right there in my head. I can't get it out. Something nursery. Anyway, I would love to be able to grow mango, but it would definitely have to go in my greenhouse. Hey, for your information, happy Sunday. I gotta go take care of some. Okay. I appreciate you coming through. I know you support fam. Enjoy your day. Be safe out there. It is Soul Diva. It is March 10th. Um, I save and plant fruit tree seeds too. Nice. Got 2 mango seedlings. Nice. Citrus persimmon. Nice. Hey, Donzel. Happy Sunday. How are you? Absolutely, Miss Cheryl. Now, what's the name of the dang on site? I mean, what's the name of the company? It's something, Miss Cheryl, something. Is it soaps and things? Tell me what it is. Or did I pass it? The type that will help search party. She is the reason someone disappeared. Like everybody's looking, I'm helping. First of all, why are you telling my business though? Why would you do that? But yes, look, I'm helping. Like y'all, we gotta find them. Would it give me away that I'm the reason the person's missing if I be giving the hotter, colder signals? You're getting hot. Would that give me away? I shouldn't do that, should I? Hilarious. But probably pretty accurate too. Hey G Mama, happy Sunday. That's terrible. All right, let's see. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Tell me to shut up. Say shut up, girl, and catch up. Oh, hey Thomas, happy Sunday. All right. I think I'm getting there. Ooh, you be driving to Florida? Okay, LGG. Nice. Shout out to Fifi. Jay too. That's why I be following him for the juicing. Y'all know Jay is not native to this United of Countries. This is not his native country. So he be knowing the things. When he be giving y'all information on what to put in them juices to for this, and that, y'all better listen. He know what he talking about. Nikki, happy Sunday, sis. Yeah, now Nikki having a whole live about me tomorrow. At least that's what I told her. Laura has some environment. Oh, okay. Nice. I saw her thumbnail for her live tomorrow. I text her. I said, first of all, stay out of my business. Now y'all go see what the live is about if you haven't. But just know she was all in my business. I love apples too. Yes, it's a mess. That's actually my favorite fruit. At least it was. I had to think about that because I love now I just love so many of them. I don't even know if I would go into saying, oh, this is my favorite or that is. Because I just love fruits. But apples are definitely a go-to. Like I could like if all else fails, just bring me an apple. And it always has been. And it could be because where I grew up, my neighbors had an apple tree. So we were always able to get fresh apples. And then cherries is another one that I love because my grandmother had a cherry tree. So she had 5 kids, and all of her kids had kids. So all of the grandchildren would come over and pick cherries, and her tree was huge and it was plentiful. So you're talking about, let me see, both of the boys only had 2 children, and then the other 3 were girls. And so we're talking about 10 plus grandchildren picking cherries to take to the homes, to their homes. And we would have bags and bags, those grocery store bags, plastic bags and bags of cherries. And that's why when I was grown and I started buying cherries from the store, I didn't like them because they don't taste the same. They don't know what those things are. And the apples too. Used to be you could go to the grocery store and get good apples. Now the apples don't taste. Nope. They have a lot of leaks to powder. Okay. I think you won't like them. As a texture, got you. After spray clay this year, we got attacked wildly by worms last season. I haven't had to do that. My berries are not doing anything. Okay, so maybe it's just not time. Blueberries should be flower. Mine are G Mama. And me and G Mama neighbors, like an hour away neighbors. I mean, the hour away is like around the corner. Neighbors. I knew something didn't feel right because I'm like, I think that usually my blueberries be doing something by now. We gonna pray on it. Because every year they've given me blueberries. I dropped flowers today. Oh, that sucks. I had to pull up my bandages because this weather had the cabbage. Oh no. You meant your cabbages. I couldn't. Oh, that part. That part so deep. But you're gonna have to get something to cover where you grow your brassicas. Is it your mother's birthday? Awesome. That was my great aunt's birthday too. So all of her children and grandchildren never forget my birthday. Hey Sylvia, happy Sunday. Oh no. Look, broke. I'm being nosy. In Florida, what we talking about? What does shampoo ginger do? What do you use it for? From what I understand, shampoo or soap. So I think when you squeeze it, it has like a soapy substance. Y'all let me know, the ones who have grown it. I've never grown it. Someone sent it to me and I said, okay, I'll grow it. So it'll be in a bag. It's not going to take up a lot of real estate. Ginger and regular ginger and turmeric don't either. So yeah. I don't really know all about the shampoo ginger. So somebody in the chat, let us know. Oh, as a soap if you squeeze it. That's what I thought. I thought I've seen somebody do that before. And it had like a soapy substance. We gonna see. But so Diva, I am, matter of fact, when I get off this live, because it shouldn't be dark. Well, it might start getting dark, but it's right on my patio. I'm going to package up your item and get it shipped to you. I've been waiting because I got to disturb the whole container to get it because I have 3 in one container. And so I had to think it through. But I'm going to get that packaged up and I'll drop it off at the post office tomorrow. I do have a few people who I'm supposed to send comfrey to. So y'all going to have to remind me because somebody in the community I have been promising comfrey to since before it was time, before my comfrey came back. If you ain't here, tell me. I don't think you are because I think that when I see your name, I'm like, oh, it was you. But yeah. My comfrey is ready. Hey, Urban, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I was talking about your harvest. Because that harvest was amazing. Made me hungry. And everything was so beautiful. Don't think I saw anybody post it. Yes, I think it is Growing Together Nursery. Thank you, Mr. Sweet Time. That's who I think it is. He was showing his mango plant and it was full of mangoes. They were baby mangoes. And he was like, we're going to see how much it can hold because it was a baby plant at that. But I was like, oh, it makes me want to grow mangoes. I just bought some mangoes. I love mangoes. That's who it is. Thank you, Mr. Sweet Time. See, y'all wasn't gonna tell me. Y'all see how y'all be doing me? Soul Diva didn't want to tell me her birthday. Y'all didn't want to tell me what I where is Flossie? Cause he always know what I'm trying to talk about. But now I got Mr. Sweet Time. He be knowing because y'all know my brain don't be working. Y'all supposed to fill in the blanks. Shoot. Driving is the only way you can buy and bring. Oh, okay. Listen, at a decent cost too. I usually just hit up my plug in Georgia and be like, "Hey, what your nursery got?" Nikki, you know you was all up in my business. What up, David? Is that who I just? Yep, that's what I thought I saw come up in here. Um, I'm still behind, I can tell, but I'm catching up. The upside is that y'all speaking to each other, so that's all that I'm trying just not to scroll through. This was an unusual picture with correct. Same for me, Nikki, which is why I'm hoping that it ends like because Google is saying that my last frost is somewhere around mid to late April. And I'm hoping that they're right about that because I mean, I've had enough. Oh, it ain't me not refreshing my page, Thomas. I'm scrolling through the chat and I'm just behind in the chat. Um, it is playing. We need to name her. I need to name her. I need to name her. I'll think of something. She's showing out. The other plant that was behind me before I put her outside, she was an outside plant that Lydia got me for my birthday, those flowers. So I did plant them outside there on my front porch. Hey, Happy Mag. Happy Easter. I've been looking for my only car keys for 2 days. Oh, you found them. Great. Because I would be sick to my stomach. This is why my daughter has a set of my car keys and my house keys. Not my daughter that lives with me, my other daughter. For that reason. Almost made me want one, but I'm trying to be listen. Listen, this is my one and only house plant, and she will be. And look how good she does. Right, so oh, they're edible too. I use it for tea. Nice, y'all. Y'all see that? The teas as well. My Renaissance grandma been dropping some gems. She always do anyway. So if you just go back her playlist all the way back, just go back and just like one Saturday, just go back and watch. I'll go back to the beginning and just watch. Always been dropping some gems, but she's been dropping some great videos lately with different combinations for different things, anti-inflammatory or any whatever, all kinds of stuff. So look, I be looking. My comfrey died. Really? Yes, it's a mess. Did you say you was in Houston or in Texas? Where you at? I'm in Ohio, where I get double digits negative. It dies, but ain't nothing ever killed it. It just dies back. I'm gonna have to show y'all like my comfrey is almost. I mean, it's a nice size already, which is why I'm like I could go ahead and send some because she's ready. I need to know where you're at that it was able to freeze. You'll be harvesting more tomorrow. Listen, that harvest was beautiful. Seriously. September 12th? Nice. So you're a Virgo. I know them September babies. He did a premiere today, Miss Cheryl. Hey, golden time of day. How you doing? Name her Mona. Okay, that's her name, Mona. Money Mona. I like it. I like it. So welcome Mona to the family. She's doing good though, y'all. And y'all, like I told y'all before, y'all can't see, but I have my curtain pulled back just a little. Hold on. Just a little. So sunlight comes through. Just that, and I keep it like that. The blinds are it has I have blinds there as well, but I keep the blinds slightly open so she gets light, and she likes it right here, and she's gonna stay right there. Actually, shoot, she gonna stay right there. I was gonna actually put her in the corner, but I feel like if I do that, I'm messing with the light. And since she's doing so well right here, I don't want to move her because I'm telling you, if things go downhill, my heart gonna be broken. Ooh, a gardenia at Costco. Nice. That at Costco, Sunshine. I think that was Sunshine who said that. Hey, Tigsy. I was listening on the big screen while I uploaded the video. I'm on a wait list for 2 container varieties of mango. But see, you're in Georgia. I think you can get away with it better than I can. Hope to get them for mom. Nice. She loves mangoes. I love them too. Are you getting it from that nursery or a different one? Because I know your nursery is bomb. Two days I would have no hair. I know that's right. But you know what? I would, because especially if it happened to me on the weekend. Now, if it happened to me during the week when I need to leave and go to work, I have a problem. But although I can work from home as well, I am set up to work from home. I have a laptop where I can log in from home and just get my job done. But that will worry me more. On the weekend, if I don't have anything going on, I am very lax about stuff like that because I'm like, you know what, Lord, you know what I need. So just let me relax, let me think about it, just show me where it's at. But when I need to be somewhere, like somebody's expecting me, or I've told somebody I'm going to show up for something, that's when I panic because I like to be a woman of my word. You trying to grow a house plant but never survive? Listen, first for me, first house plant ever bought, never been interested in it. I bought this plant because Sam's was just they were dying. And they put it on clearance. I paid $10 for Mona. And I said, you know what? I feel like there's life in Mona. So I'm gonna bring her home. And if you seen her when I first brought her home, she looked something like this, kind of, but not really. She didn't have as many leaves. But all of those leaves came off. Every last one of them dropped after I bought her. But I could see the life. I could see she was growing new. So I was like, don't worry. She's okay. She's growing new. I think it was shock. You know, she had been sitting inside of a store with no light, just the lighting from the store. And she came here, and I'm putting her in front of this window, and I'm talking to her, and I'm giving her water. And I think it just was a little shock. And then since then, she showed up and showed out. Hey, Mike, happy Sunday. I know I would have got the eucalyptus though, Sunshine. Now no, don't you go back and get it though, but I would have got it. Houston, and you had a freeze cold enough to kill comfrey? What did you have the comfrey in? Was it in the ground? Was it in the pot? Although I think that if I was a smarter woman, as I am today, I would not have put it in my bed or in the ground. But too late for that. I would definitely put it in a pot, but we too late for that. Hey, fam. Happy Sunday and happy Easter. Yes, I need to keep a book for all these videos I'll be watching. Listen, that's why I said I have days where I feel like I could catch up. Can you keep an Allo viral? Yes. Oh, you're asking yes, it's a mess. I actually can as well. I had one in my office years ago, probably 10 plus years ago. But I gave it to another coworker because see, also this is why I don't like it. Y'all know I don't like chaos. And that aloe was just a little prolific and it was like babies shooting off of it. And then it started being just from this nice plant here to all this. It was everywhere. And I was like, this is too much. It's too much. So I gave it to another coworker who could handle it because what? It was doing too much. Watching from the Easter bushes. I appreciate you, fam. Russian blocking 14 comfrey is the best every season. Is that what you sent me? My G Mama. Now I've had my comfrey for years now. G Mama sent me this comfrey years ago. And I just been sharing it. Every time somebody, so I'm paying it forward, G Mama. So thank you for sharing with me, and I just pay it forward. I take some off. I send it exactly how it got sent to me. I just moisten some paper towels and wrap it around the roots of it and ship it. And every person who I've been able to ship it to, it has been fine for them. So once they get it in the ground, you don't have to baby comfrey. It's going to, like, I was concerned when it came to me, and we're only an hour apart, but stuff that she ships to from where she is, it's going to go to a city that's also an hour from me, but in a different direction from her, and then come to me. That's how all our mail goes in Ohio. So it probably took more days than it should have to get to me. And it was summertime, I believe. So it looked more wilty and everything, but I had two sections of it, not two pieces, but like two sections of it. Put one in a raised bed and one in ground, and both of them flourished. Every year. Every year it die back, every year it come back. They both back already. So, yes, it's a mess. I plan on sending out some comfrey to a few people. So if you need comfrey, you want to try it again, because I do a lot of chopping drop with it in my garden. But you can make comfrey tea for your garden. You can do a lot with comfrey. Oh, you gonna come out the bushes to speak to your little sensei, bro? I tagged him in that post too. Matter of fact, fam, I don't think you responded to my short that I posted today. Don't act like you didn't see you got tagged in something. Oh, thank you for the Easter, the super chat. Appreciate you. But you probably gonna want to take it back after you see my post. Too late. Nah, I appreciate you. The cold killed the aloe. But now, outside, aloe would not be an outdoors plant. Did you have your aloe outside? Yes, it's a mess. It would not be an outdoor plant. Although I could see why you would think so because of Texas, but I would not have that as an outdoor plant because it's a desert plant. So it's, yeah. That's one reason why I could do aloe is because it didn't require a lot of attention. So if I forgot to water it for 2 weeks, it would be okay. I'm not a good plant mom. Not for indoor plants. So quit trying to forcing these children on me. Mona can stay though, because Mona being right here helps because I won't forget to water it. Plus, this right here that you're seeing. This is the top to my. Matter of fact, why is that light on? To my hydroponic. So I be in here working. So my hydroponic, my stuff be growing in here. I don't have anything growing in here right now, but I need to put my peppers in. I also have another unit because I bought a second one to use for a teaching unit when I did when I was on the panel for the workshop on helping people, beginner gardeners, start their seeds and stuff. So I brought in a hydroponic to show other ways to grow food. Also, if you would want to use it for growing food, like you can do what I do, use it to start seeds. I don't grow food in mine. technically speaking. So yeah. Look, I'm being nosy. I'm reading y'all chat. Thank you, Urban Backyard Container Gardening. I appreciate it. More super chat love, y'all. Thank you. I just need you to share your location so I could come get some cabbages and stuff. I'm gonna try the turnips and all that. I'm coming to get a whole basket. Cause you had plenty and you said you get more tomorrow. I feel like you could share. You better be happy. Some of y'all are so lucky. Y'all do not live close. Y'all are so lucky. And I'm finding more and more Ohio gardeners. I don't know if G Mama, I don't know if you are. I am finding more and more Ohio gardeners who are posting. And I'm like, let me find out I'm close. And y'all growing something I want to get. I'm on a wait list. Oh, okay, another nursery. I'm looking everywhere to get these two specific varieties. Nice. And you also are someone who, if you wanted to, could probably go over into Florida to get those things. Oh, you try to get blooms on your miracle berry. I don't know much. I don't know anything about it. How about that? Let me talk about trying to talk about something. I don't know much. I don't even know what it is. Oh, you're gonna get her a buddy. Sunshine, it feels like that's just your way to be able to buy more plants, though. I'm just saying. I have eucalyptus. I do too, but I heard they're hard to start from seed. Oh, they weren't fragrant. Yeah, I have seeds too. I don't remember who sent them to me though. It could be some, it could be Miss Kia, it could be one of y'all. I don't remember because I've had the eucalyptus for some years now, like 2 years. I'm almost visualizing the packaging it's in, so I'm probably gonna be able to figure out who sent it to me because it wasn't Miss Kia. It's not in her packaging. I don't remember. Oh, G Mama said the miracle berry is very slow growing. I was in Spring, Texas Wednesday. Nice. Windy and rainy. It's been windy here. Child, yes, it's a mess. You are struggling in that area where you're at. All the cold is just taking out all your stuff. Absolutely not. Hey, did I speak to you already? I did, because you named Mona. I was like, did I speak to you gold time of day? That's what I'm saying, sunshine. Like the cold is tearing you up. Yes, it's a mess. The freeze over there took out your comfrey. When mine grows back here in chilly Chicagoland, yeah, after polo, yeah, and everything. Mine does too. Mine comes back some every year. It's fully like she is bountiful right now. She's not at her biggest because she gets very big. But yeah, I basically put everything in the ground. Oh, you ain't putting no aloe in the ground. Don't do that again. Aloe is an indoor thing. I have a question about onions, and you're asking, I hope the chat. They are throwing up flowers, and I'm nervous. What should I do? First time planting them. How long have you had them in the ground? What kind of onion? Bunching onions? Is this bunching onions? Or are these actual bulbing onions? I have questions. Last freeze here took out my papaya. Oh, I can see that. Um, you still giving comfrey away too? Yeah, your mama got me along my way, and I've been paying it forward. You should have kept And aloe pop. You don't need it because they be doing too much. Has too many great. They do have a lot of great uses. That is true. Get a pub bag for your coworker. Keep it pruned. We gonna see. Comfrey is good in salves. It's good for your garden, Urban. Like I said, I just chop it, and drop it. And my garden is good for feeding your soil. Some people put it in the rain in the water that they save up and make comfrey's tea to feed their soul. Those are just a few things that I can think of, like salves and garden. Hey Samantha, how you doing? Happy Sunday. What up, Tech Money? Happy Sunday. Um, what did I just? Oh, okay. Look, I was being nosy, reading somebody else's mail. Um, oh, was that like 3 years ago? That freeze? Didn't y'all get ice and all that? I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, it's a mess. It was somebody. Funny thing is, the person I remember this from ain't even in the garden community. She was one of the weight loss channels I will follow. You got corn and tomato out. What? I know it's cold, G Mama. Ain't it cold there? Like, what's it like today? What's your weather like today? Y'all gotta be cold like us. Oh, I know you got a lot of stuff planted, Urban. I knew you were in one of those warmer states because of how your that harvest video. I was like, oh yeah, 9 zone 9. You know the rest of us jealous of that. It wasn't you, some. I had to look at the package. I'll be able to remember who it is because it's in one of those. It's a smaller one, but it's in one of these type of envelopes, the brown one. I'll probably be able to figure it out. I get stuff from so many of y'all, like, and these are things that y'all just send me, and I love and appreciate y'all for it because sometimes I get seeds that I don't even know I would want to grow because you just thought about me and sent it to me. So I got a lot of like medicinal things this year that I'm growing that my sis Soul Diva sent me. I'm going to give some of my struggling plants the broke farmer pep talk. Child. I wish I was closer to y'all. I would definitely be at the Georgia meetup. Good night, Chris. Have a good one. Have comfort seeds, but not the plant yet. Sunshine, hit me up if you want it. Just let me know. I think it's easier that way. It's been in the 40s, 50s, but I keep frost. Oh, gotcha. Comfrey is a beauty. It is, and it is a beautiful plant. Very prolific. And I think I talked about this before. If I'm sending it to you guys, I think I'll put a note when I send it. But if I'm sending it to you guys, unless you're okay with it, um, she has a very takeover spirit. Now, when I say that, my comfrey doesn't too much, she doesn't really spread. So it's not like strawberries or mint, where if you get it in ground, it's going to be everywhere. But what she does is she's in one of my 5x2 raised beds. And she's in the center of that raised bed. But she gets so big that she shades out that entire raised bed. And she kind of shades out a little bit the bed that's in front of her. But I can cut back to keep her from doing that. But I have not been able to grow anything in the bed with her. I tried cucumbers because I was like, well, cucumbers are going to vine up. They'll be okay. I tried tomatoes. So I'm thinking this year I'm going to try something that doesn't need to, grow up, but actually grows in ground and see if that works. Because she has a takeover spirit. Hey, delightful Roots. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. How are you? All my plants are in pots until I am, yeah. I caught up, y'all. How you doing, sis? Listen, I'm ready to get this party started in the garden. I am. So the things that I have been able to put out there, I have. Like I have the kale and the collards and the cabbage and stuff out there. Um, I'm just ready to get my tomatoes going, my peppers, of course. Um, I did get some more potatoes this weekend, y'all. So I didn't have any Yukon Gold, and I think I mentioned that in the first video when I did my first potato planting. I picked up some at my local nursery because I wanted to grow Yukon Gold, and I do have Kennebec, and I did plant the ones that I had. But to me, Kennebecks are like a better storing potato. I need to research it, but in my like from ones I grew, they seem to hold up pretty well. The purple, that one tends to put eyes on it very not I don't want to say quickly, but they don't last from that long. I would say within 3 months I should have cooked or done something with them, or else they're going to start sprouting. The red ones are a little bit longer than that, but they still do sprout. But the Kennebec seems to last quite a bit. So you putting everything in the greenhouse tomorrow to start your seeds? Is that what you're doing tomorrow? That's why I keep my comfrey in the race. Yes, Tixie. that's why that's been my advice lately. Put it in a container to contain the cutting in the ground shouldn't take over where I planted it. Yeah. The one this what's interesting, I think I've shared this in videos. The one that's in the ground does not do what the one in the raised bed does. So it does get nice and plentiful and it flowers and all that, but it's not as bushy. I have told people this, and I know people are like, she probably ain't telling everything she does. I promise you I'm a lazy gardener. I compost in place. I may fertilize here and there, but I truly is not because I don't want to fertilize, it's because I don't be remembering. I'd be like, oh shoot, I don't think I fed them for a while. Maybe I should do that today. That's kind of how my life be. So for whatever reason though, my plants give in those raised beds. Whatever I've done, they like that soil. And I always have people saying, "Oh, you should do this for nutrient." My soil don't be it gives. So guess what? It ain't broke. I ain't fixing it because it ain't broke. It does what it needs to do. It gives. Everything that I put in those raised beds, they give. So I ain't gonna mess with it. I have more problems in my containers, and that's just me getting that. And for one, I don't usually compost in my containers too much. But me getting that soil just right, where it's loose and not getting compacted. A lot of times it'll get compacted in that in my planters. So I have to do a little bit more work there. But yeah. I just outside of that, those raised beds though, when I put something in there, that comfrey, just wait till we get into the summer and I start showing y'all. She takes over that 5x2 raised bed. Like, she got some nerve. And then be trying to be other places. Like, she don't just try to contain herself to that. She be like, oh, but it's a whole thing. Anyway, I digress. Hi, Hypatia. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I digress, y'all. I started my all blue. Oh yeah. But potatoes last week, and they're standing in at attention already. Mine are already busted through. Yep. I cut my lemon balm back. Yes, honey. After the cold burn it. The lemon balm is prolific too. It's in a whiskey barrel by itself. Yes. And now growing on top of the barrel. It is prolific. They are seedlings. Okay. Yes. Debating about watermelon wars. Let's go. Did you see my video? Delightful. Let's go. I say do it. I don't fertilize a lot either. See, we sometimes don't fertilize. I realize how awesome Mother Nature is on her. Yep. Exactly. My comfrey came back, but my lemongrass didn't. I haven't done lemongrass yet. Starting fresh. I have some watermelon seedlings that are waiting to be planted outside. Nice. Feed the soil, and the soil will feed the plants. Facts. Way to go, Gina. Facts. And that's what I'm like. I don't do like don't get me wrong. When I first started gardening, I was doing all the things. One of the main things I mentioned when I did when I was on that panel teaching beginner gardeners, because some of them were asking about some things, and I was like, okay, let's start here. Get off. YouTube is full of so much information, but don't go down the rabbit hole of buying all these expensive things to get a garden started. How do you want to grow? Where are you growing? Are you in an apartment? Are you in a home? Is it your home? Are you able to break up the yard however you want to? All those things will play into how you're growing. You need to know how you're growing, and then do it as the most inexpensive way that you can, because the outcome you want is the food. It really is. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a little OCD-ish, like my girl Nikki, when it comes to my garden space, and it's because chaos gives me anxiety. It just really does. So when things are just chaotic out there, inside of me is going through anxiety. But I'm still cheap. No, I'm not. Frugal. That's the word we'll use. I'm still frugal. Those new raised beds that I put out there, those 4x2x2, and that 6x3x2, yeah, I redid that whole backyard for less than $300. Stop playing with your girl. And I redid the entire backyard. Don't play with me. I don't be spending the money like that. I just don't. And I was mostly filling them with soil. It wasn't even the bed. Because I will research and research until I can find the best deal that I can. However, I love when I see people using like just containers. All their stuff is in buckets or containers. People using the resources of companies that are just about to throw out buckets or containers that can be grown in, stuff like that. Like, if you ain't got it like that, don't be out here just spending the money to keep up with what other people are doing. Also, I went down the rabbit hole of all the different things to put in the garden, the different fertilizers, the what is it, the bone meal, blood meal, all that stuff. Oh, I was buying it by the dozens, like all the things. And then it's like, I realized, first of all, I wouldn't remember to use the things. How about let's start there? Because that's a real thing for me. I wasn't remembering to use the things. Only time I would remember is at the very beginning of the season. So all the stuff after that wouldn't get used on. And I was growing food without having to use it because I never remembered. So yeah, I'm just saying, don't get caught up in all that. I liquid fertilize through my drip system. I wish I had that's something I would like to have, a drip system. I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it, and then I don't want to pay for it. How about that? If you set up the right ecosystem and you raise bed, the plants will feed. Yep, yep, that's facts. About that comfrey. Listen, she got a takeover spirit. Um, for sure. Yes. Go look at that delightful. I showed out. I showed out. Um, did you have a whole song? And did I didn't have it made. There's an app, y'all, where you could tell the app it's AI, but you tell the app what kind of song you want, and you want whatever genre of music, all the things, and it will make songs for you. And I just went through and found that one I liked. But did but did because I was like, no, they ain't gonna keep trying to play with me. I had to show out on them. And also, guys, in case I'm sure it was evident, that skirt I want. I actually do want it. It's a skirt, and I just had them put a red shirt with it that blended with the skirt. But all that was AI. So I just took one of my pictures, told it to put that skirt with a red shirt on me, and then put a watermelon in my hand. I told it I wanted to be walking down towards a throne with um, men um, basically praising the queen, the watermelon queen. And so I just told it all the things I wanted it to do. And that's what it came up with. And I was like, perfect. And I'm telling you, if I could have figured out a way to put Broke, David's, um, Bear Brown, 2A and LA faces on guys that are praising me as I'm walking down, that would have happened. I couldn't get it to work though. It kept putting their faces, but it wasn't putting them on the ones. It was doing stupid stuff. But had I figured out how to make AI do what I was telling it to do, just know y'all got the better version than it would have been because I was gonna really cut up. My garden is organized chaos. That's what mine is. My home is too. Listen, organized chaos. That's what I'll call it because it's not chaotic, but it's not. I'm not. I am definitely not. Also, everything strategically has to like. This is a. I literally have a sign in my living room that says this house is lived in. So don't be coming in here looking for like it's not all white, no. I have children, I have a grandchild. Like my house, this is Gigi's house. When people come over here, they are comfortable. They're not worried about if they're going to accidentally drop something or spill a glass or something. I'm gonna freak out. That's not the kind of house I live in. Now it's organized, but it's organized chaos. Nothing wrong with delegating when it's best suits you. Facts. I ain't got it like that. I have a raised bed that my sister gave me. Facts. That's what I'm talking about. Let me work on that for you. Right prompt. We'll do it. I try. What up, Rob? How you doing? Happy Sunday. I did try. It was doing it. It wasn't doing it the way I wanted it to be done, though. It wasn't coming out the way I wanted it. I was like, you're not doing what I'm saying, AI. But yeah. I don't sound like I'm OCD-ish. It's just about certain things. But yeah. But I'm glad I don't sound like it. Because people who know me know Even my coworkers, I've had staff members tell me that I'm OCD. I'm like, don't be judging me. But yes, all my fertilizers come off the clearance. Heck, me too. Like how I recently found $6 bags of Garden Tone. Yes, I bought them all. Dr. Earth a couple seasons ago. Yes, I look. I'm all about a deal. Y'all seen when I posted? I found the Pro Mix. I love Pro Mix, and I found it on clearance last summer and bought all of it, and also ended up getting some of the Back to Our Roots because it was on clearance. I think I got those for $1 a bag, and then I forget what the other. I got another one out there. I forget whatever it was clearance too. I don't remember what brand it was. Maybe it could be Miracle Grow, honestly, to be quite honest. I don't remember. hmm Yes, Samantha. That is me. I am all over the place. Arts, crafts, gardening. This is my only indoor plant. But yes, I be doing a lot of the things. That's why my channel is not niche to one thing. I am more of a lifestyle because look, I be doing all the things. Ever seen none of those real deals? Really? They might get them before you could see them though. We like what we like. Facts. Listen, that's why and it's funny because I could probably grow this thing and contain it better than when I did the first time. But I'm so traumatized from when I grew it. I still will not grow um what is the honey nut squash in my garden. When I tell you that squash gave me anxiety because it was so prolific, it was so it was one plant, y'all. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know how it's either no, probably four. So you had to go back probably 4 garden seasons ago. Because I did a video about it and you could hear, and it might seem like I'm being funny, y'all, when I be doing these videos, but I be serious. You can hear the anxiety. It was giving me anxiety. And when I tell you, I harvested seeds from them things because it was a prolific plant. It was a good plant. The squash is good, but I cannot take that. I cannot like that. Watermelon was less chaotic than that dang on squash plant. It was like the Little Shop of Horrors. That plant just kept growing everywhere. It was going across 3 big beds. I had those 4x8 beds. It was in the furthest right one, and it was like going all the way across to the furthest left one, also going all the way across in front of it, and sprawling out in the bed. It was everywhere. I cannot. I gave those seeds away. I gave a bunch of them to Broke. And that next seed miss, a lot of people got them seeds. I don't even think I still got any of them. I got rid of those things. I said, not again, ever in my garden. Nope. Feed me, Seymour. I'm telling you, I couldn't take it. And that's how much it traumatized me. I don't even care if I could. I just won't. I won't grow it again. That one just took me out. I cannot. And then when Broke grew them, I was like, they were like kind of smaller. Mine actually got a decent size. I can't remember if you grew yours in the bed or in a pot though, Broke. But they are good. They are good. I actually went to Tractor Supply yesterday, y'all, looking for some fruit trees. I was looking for the citrus trees because here that's where you could usually find like the blood orange and key lime, kumquat, stuff like that. That's where I got one of my kumquats. And when I had the blood orange, it didn't make it. I want another one. Don't be scared, Sylvia. I'm gonna find that video and repost it. There are two videos that stick with me memory wise to like that were traumatic videos. That's what I'll call them. No one but Costco has citrus there. Wow. I don't know if my Costco do. Oh, that's right. He is looking for a 12 pot Mufka system, which is the hydroponic. Um, but my two most dramatic, traumatizing is what I call it, videos was that squash, that honey nut squash. But the other one is me trying to grow corn in ground. I laugh every time I think about it because even I crack myself up when I go back and watch that video. Like, girl, why'd you turn that camera on like that? Y'all, first of all, Ohio has clay soil. And I had one of those hand tiller claw things, hand tillers. And I was like, hey, Precious, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I was like, you know what? I had bought, this is before first time ever considering growing corn. I saw it at the big box store. They had it in the 6-pack or whatever. And I thought I was, doing something because both of mine had more than 6 corn seedlings. So I was like, oh, I'm busting their head because one had like 17 and one had, I don't know, but it was more than the 6 that come in the 6-pack. Mind you, don't do that. Corn is one of the easiest things to germinate. Do not buy seedlings. Put it back. Don't buy the seedling. Anyway, I learned that after the fact. Neither here nor there. Y'all, I did a video where I'm sitting down, I'm telling y'all what I'm about to do. I'm like, yeah, I'm showing y'all the corn, the seedlings, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it along my fence line. And my fence panels are 8 feet wide. They're 6 feet high, 8 feet wide. So I'm like, between the two, I'll, do all these seedlings. Now, they say put corn like a foot apart. I was like, no, I'm gonna do them like 6 inches apart. I got to tilling up. When I tell y'all, I would rather do cardio. I was like, why do it feel like I'm at the gym? I was so frustrated. I was like, what is happening? I was hot. I was sweating. I had my hair in one of those head wraps, and I had a cute knot thing in the front of it. Y'all, when I came back on screen, it was it was I looked like I had gotten in a fight with the tiller. I should repost that one as well because that was fun. Actually, I might do a short. I might take a snippet from it and post it as a short. Why they let me do that? Oh my God, today. Those two I will never forget. Because when I look back on it, I'm like, that was so embarrassing. Why'd you post it? Posted it because in the moment I was mad. I was like, why y'all didn't tell me? Let me have these big dreams. Tractor Supply Street, they do. They start off small but grow fast. Yes. I've had my kumquat for a few years now. It ain't got big though. I had to zhush up the soil. It was really compact, so I don't think the roots were getting through. So I had to get that together. And I think Tixie, we talked about that. Because you told me another tip of what I need to do. My corn came up in 4 days. That's why I said do not buy some seedlings, some things that these places will start for you. They just know that some people just don't know and they're going to buy it. And that was some people at that time. But there are some squash, melons, corn, those big seed things, child, they're too easy to germinate. It's the little seeds that sometimes want to give you problems because they get buried too low sometimes. It's so many factors. But the big seeds, beans, peas, grow that stuff yourself. Don't go buy no seedlings. They come up in a few days. Do it yourself. I'm just saying it so they don't be taking y'all money. Hey, Shanna, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. My little relationship was going for MMA on me when I hit those. Listen, Mr. Sweet Time, let me tell you, I was the teller. Beans come up so fast. Facts. Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes. Listen, but when you know better, you do better. And at the time, I didn't know better. So I bought corn seedlings. And after that season, I never did that again. Because I was like, corn come up just too easy. No. Or melons. No. Won't buy it. Squash. Okra. Most of those things come up like that. Now, sometimes I will do seedlings for peppers or tomatoes, depending. It depends on what I feel like doing that season. This season, I'm starting them from seed. Some seasons, I do both. Some seasons, I just get the seed, the starts. So I'm not shamed to do that, but I'm not going to do it for something that doesn't take any effort to drop a seed. That I'm not going to do. I'll still buy. That's what I'm saying, Tigsy. Yes. If it's a variety, I don't. Yes. Start from seed. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind buying starts. This is not a shame on nobody buying starts because I will. I think most of us will. I'm just saying I ain't buying starts for something that's easy to start. And I'm telling you, I don't see many. I don't usually have a time where I drop those bigger seeds and they don't germinate. Period. Usually it's something like tomatoes or something I had to do again. Peppers I got to do again. Celery maybe do again. Lettuce, don't usually have that problem with lettuce. Maybe kale or collards or something, but most of that stuff, even then, they come up. Beans never had to do again. Like those things just come up too easy. And a pack of seeds is going to get you way more plants because you're not going to drop out. Well, maybe you are. Maybe you like that thing that much that you're going to use the whole pack. But most times we don't. Now, corn, you are probably. Beans, you are. Things like that. But yeah, melons, I'm not. But maybe you have that much land, you are. So it just depends. Squash, I'm not, but maybe you are. Cayenne peppers, I'll buy starts because I won't a lot. Me too. I like to make my own hot sauce. So I am starting them from seed, but I am going to use my cheat code, which is the hydroponic. I can get things, for one, to germinate easier through the hydroponic, two, to grow faster. So I can get them to a nice size start before I transplant them. That's why I like to use it. But I will, cayenne is definitely going to be in the garden this year because I have like this much of my homemade hot sauce left. Um, Jalapenos, definitely, because I be want my salsa and stuff. Although I still have some frozen. Shh, mind your business. We're gonna put them in there anyway. Um, what other one? Maybe habanero. I think I had some new hot ones that I was gonna put in there. I forget. I do want to do pepperoncinis because I like to make Mississippi roast. So I want to grow my own peppers for it. What up, Blossom? Ah, Instructor Gigi. I love it. Um, been out attending some things. I'm hospital. Oh, okay. Look at you being all fancy, watching me on the big screen. Um, I was talking about you earlier. Hey, Miss Cherokee, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I was talking about you earlier, how you had, listen, I think I messaged you though, but you had me all like, oh, my little heartstrings being pulled when you were, saying your message that I can't comfort Gina. She's, winning that life and this and that. And I was like, and then you just pow, pow. Well, she's winning everything but Watermelon Wars. I was like, first of all, I felt so dumb. I was literally, if there was somebody in the earshot of me talking, I was making these cues, these sounds verbally outside of my body. Like, oh, that's so sweet. And then, uh, listen, that's what I said earlier. I was like, I thought you loved me. Oh, I was cracking up though. Like, I should have known better. I just need y'all to know. For those of y'all in the chat who have received special seeds for Watermelon Wars from me, those seeds are the seeds that I call flossing seeds. And you can imagine why I call them that. And just know, because I send them to a lot of ladies. There's some guys too that got it, but a lot of ladies. We need to win this Watermelon Wars. Okay? I don't care which one of us do it. We need to win this Watermelon Wars. Because when I tell you, I don't care who wins it, if it's me or one of the other ladies, I get 360. We get 365 days to talk trash. And I mean all of us. If you are a part of Watermelon Wars and you are female, you get part of that 365. We talking trash every day. Every minute we get. Just saying. Oh, those sugar rushes are good. I like those. I've grown that peach one. I've definitely done all the Scotch bonnets. I love a good Scotch bonnet. That's probably the hottest I go. Scotch bonnet, habanero, space. But yeah, yellow red Scotchies, fish peppers. I've had them. Sam's brought me some. Yeah, it's a little hotter than I would like. Definitely cayenne. I did the cayenne purple last year. Jalapeno. I make my powder and sauce. So what I do, Sylvia, is especially with my cayenne, I make my hot sauce. And then when I make my hot sauce, I boil the cayenne with vinegar and give it a boil, good boil. I think vinegar and water. I can't remember. I gotta look at my recipe. And when they get really soft, I will take them out. I'll pour all that into my blender, my Ninja, and blend it. And then I drain the liquid from the pulp and back into the pot. And then I cook it down until it gets to the thickness I like. But I take the pulp and put it in my dehydrator and I make cayenne pepper powder. Mm-hmm. So you can do that with any of your peppers if you wanted to. My last collard plant was bolting, so we ate the flower. It flowers. Oh, it's flowers like broccoli. Anyone else doing the same? Mine is bolting, but I want to get the seeds, so I'm not. Sorry, but my collard and cabbage. I grew those purple Savoy cabbages. Both of those plants are bolting from the ones that were from the fall of last year, and I want the seeds, so I'm letting them go. Actually, I was going to do another video for any newbie gardeners because I know I have some new gardeners following me because most of the people who were at the event that I was on the panel for the new gardeners are now following my channel. And I wanted, when we say stuff like that, like bolting, of course, we know what it means. Everybody doesn't. So that even if it's somebody in the chat who doesn't, who maybe doesn't want to ask, bolting is when your plant is basically dying. So when you're some plants, when they are dying, they shoot off. Let's talk about the brassicas, collards, broccoli, cabbage, kale. They have these shoots that come out the middle of the plant, and they look like almost like broccoli when they first start. It looks like little broccolis in the middle when they first start, but it shoots all the way up, and then these pods will come off of it, and inside the pods are where the seeds will form. And then when the plants dry out, you can open it up and you have new seeds to plant for the next year of your plant. So you can take different options when it comes to your plant bolting. So like Darth said, he's taking the flowers and eating it like broccoli because that's what it looks like. But you can also just let it go through the process. I don't let mine dry completely in soil. I remember when I first started, I got familiar with bolting and all that, and that you could get the seeds from it. Everyone I would see was like basically saying you would pull the plant up after it completely dries out. Child, I make sure them pods look nice and thicky, kinda like a nice thickness to it, so I know that those seeds are gonna be in there. And I pull that plant up and I put it in the greenhouse and I let it dry out in there. And guess what? She gets seeds every year. Okay. So you don't have to let it dry out because it'd be taking up real estate. I need to put more new plants in there. That part to the queen will be crowned. Hey. You got some peppers hotter than Satan's toenails. That's what I felt about the Carolina. I was gonna say Carolina cross. That's not what they call the reapers and the ghost peppers. Like, why? I'm good. I'm going a lot of peppers to make a large bag. Yes, I'm down to my last. Yep, I ain't even got a half bottle. I'm down though, because I made mine. I think I made mine in 24 though, Tiggly. Look, waste not, want not. That part. I've been better about not wasting anything. I've told y'all about the peaches. I used to peel my peaches for making different things, and I just threw the peels out. And I was talking to Auntie Ellen one day. That's Ellen Pinky, G Quats Creation, G Quat something, her channel. Don't remember the full name. Because I get to know y'all. When I get to know y'all, y'all channels names be beyond me because now I know y'all. But she asked me one time what I did with the pills, and I'm like, I throw them away. And she said, girl, no. She said, put those pills in a pot with some water, just enough to cover the pills, and let it boil, come to a boil. It'll pull all the juice out of those pills, and you can make peach jelly. So that's what I do now. Or I will dehydrate them because somebody gave me this idea in my chat one day. I'll dehydrate the peels and pulse it into a powder. And then you can use it in smoothies. You can use it in your oatmeal, anything that you want a little peach flavor to. Thank me later. So I'll be learning from y'all too. Like I came to the chat like, okay, I got these peaches. I got this already. What else can I do with them? And they gave me some ideas. I have so many seed packets for collards. That part I need to use up. So I just ate the boiling collard. Yeah, the bolting collards. That hey, that ain't nothing wrong with that, Darth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I give away so many seeds. That's why I be trying to harvest the seeds. So that's it. Cause I have no problem with eating it. I let mine dry on the patio table. Yep. Like it can't be taken up real estate. I gotta put new plants in there. You growing the reapers? Have fun. I want to add a few of them to my recipe this year. I'm gonna tell you this, Tixie, not to scare you from making. So I put some reapers in my I like crushed pepper flakes. I actually like them. So I like to sprinkle them on certain dishes that I make or in within a dish. And them reapers made my because it has other peppers in it. It's got jalapeno, it got habanero, it got scotch bonnet, it has whatever serranos, whatever I've grown throughout the years. There's dehydrated post up peppers of all these varieties. When I added the reapers to it, I literally have to wear a mask or something has to be over my face when I open it, or else I won't stop choking. And that wasn't until I added the reapers. Before then, I could handle it. I mean, I'm not even being funny. I literally cannot inhale once I open that jar without something covering my face, or else I will start choking and won't be able to stop. That's all I need you to know. That's all I need you to know. Oh, yes. Mike. Mike, come make that. Come make that for me. Mm-hmm. Or I could have used it to make a vinegar. Didn't think about that, but I could have. Those flowers on the Bolton brassicas are delicious. You could add them to salads. Nice. Yeah, that's what Darth was saying. He said he enjoyed that. Darth went watermelon words is my destiny. Knock it off. It will be one day, maybe one day, bro. Creeping Reaper beef jerky made with those Carolina Reapers is nope. Nope. I don't trust anything with that Reaper in it. Mm-mm. I don't need it. I believe it. I wear mask when powdering and try not to, yes, share the container when opening. Yeah, shake the container when opening. That part. I snack on the flowers while I'm in the garden. Nice. Yeah, I will tell you. And I still have it. And I shared it with someone because he might be in the bushes listening. He's part of the 2A community. I think he comes up on as Tank Tusk now, but we call him OG Tank. And he was like, "Oh, I don't think it's that high." He's from Texas. He's in Texas, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think it's that high." I said, "I'll send you some since you think you're so bad," and I did. And he was like, "Yeah, it was hot, but it was." I'm like, "Quit trying to front. You know that was hot." Cause like literally, I literally could only do like a pinch in my dishes. Like if I'm doing curry or something, because I like a spicy curry, child, it's a mess. Reaper coated peanuts, y'all tripping. I cannot. Maybe I'm just weak, and I think I have a high heat tolerance, but I might be weak because I cannot. I make jerky, so I'm going to try that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, one thing I want to do, is there anything that anybody, I've been 2 hours, but I want to ask this anyway, because I'm about to wrap it up. Is there anything anyone's going to be trying to do new this year from their harvest? I want to try some vinegars. I want to try to make my own vinegar. That's one of the things I want to try this year that I haven't done. I want to try. Did try making a vinegar like last year, the year before, and um, what I need to do is order the kit that has the weight for it to keep your whatever you're trying to make vinegar with under the liquid, so it doesn't mold. So it did bother you, but scorpion peppers hurt. Oh, Texas people have hot sauce in their bottle as a baby. I cannot dehydrate your persimmon. And what you gonna do with it, bro? Our lab made all kinds of them, all kinds of vinegar. That's who I was watching. That's who I was getting how to do it from. I was watching his videos. They, mind you, if you want to go find Les pear vinegar videos, but he did it with other things than just pear. Those videos are probably at least 4 years old, if not older. So you got to go back a little bit to find them, but they are very good videos. I thought about growing hot peppers in my front yard to see if the critters come. I have had critters take a bite, and I'd be like, I hope your mouth burnt off. But they usually won't eat the whole thing. I'm gonna make beer using my Cascade hoops. Really, hops. I mean, nice. I have much of dry persimmon just for making vinegars. Really nice. Tixie, let me know how it turns out. It has a slight sweetness in it. I can eat really, but scorpions, no. I can't do tongue. That's what Reapers was for me, a tongue stinger. You don't need that, kid. I make vinegars all the time. Everything been making vinegars for 9 years. How do you keep the fruit or whatever's in there under the liquid? Because what happened to me is mine didn't, and it molded. Or should I just be checking it more often? Do you plan to do a video on what? If when I do the vinegar? Absolutely. If I do vinegar, anything I do, absolutely. Your regular size fruit cups will fit inside the ring in the mouth. Okay. Okay. And that's how you use the regular size fruit cup to keep the fruit down under the liquid. Oh, you were asking Tixie. My bad. She was going to do a video. My bad. For the hops, for the beer, you definitely should, Tixie. For anything, quite honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because I need to go package up Soul Divas thing for sure. Because I've been oh, because I was just thinking somebody else I need to send some to, but he's in the hospital. Pepper Rookie is in the hospital, so keep him in prayer. His spirits is definitely up. I was messaging him probably an hour or two before I went live, but definitely keep him in prayer. He did do a post. I think he did a short that showed that he's in the hospital, so it's not a secret. But for those who may not be following that closely or may not have seen it yet, he is. So keep him in prayer. I think he said his potassium, I think, was either up, something was up and something was too low. Can't remember which one was which. And so they want to get him back regulated, basically. That was the gist of it. I'm definitely going to do a video. I try to do a video on any of the things that I do, especially if it's something new that I'm trying. So y'all know I did the vinaigrette last year. That vinaigrette was a hit for me. Definitely going to be a staple in my pantry. But I want to make my own vinegar. So especially if I think my apple trees are going to give me apples, but if I can keep the critters from getting my apples this year. Last year they didn't save me a apple. They ate all my apples and both my trees were loaded. So if I can get apples from my own tree, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm not even kidding, y'all. If you do a video, we can watch together. We sure can. If you stir the vinegar every day. Okay. Okay. Um, Thank you, Samantha. Definitely send prayers for him. I have a list of videos I need to post making things you do. Tigsy. Hey Sugar, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Um, yeah, definitely keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I made banana pudding ice cream. I need to see the video. Yep. Bananas are another favorite for me. I think I need to just take my apples to Chicago. That part. That part. Um, Apples from two. Oh, wow. Dark. I need to see. You need to be my neighbor. I need to come get some of them apples. Thank you for known Prince. Met you at the Sea Starting event. See? I told you guys that people were watching from there. So I definitely that's why I definitely want to that's one reason I definitely do all the videos to show the step by steps and things like that. And that's why I want to explain the bolting because everybody doesn't know what that is, even though you may, but in case you didn't, now you do. You are greatness. Thank you. Cheers to an abundant year ahead. I appreciate that because that's what I pray for. My motto, which I talked about this at the event, is produce with purpose. So everything that I grow, I know what I want to do with it. And I want to be able to be self-sufficient in my own pantry. And guess what? Even if I decide I don't want to do that every year, I don't want to make my own pasta sauce every year, I don't want to make my own tomato sauce or whatever. Having that skill, that's something no one can ever take it. So guess what? When we're having a situation where say maybe you're not able to work at the moment, or your spouse or significant other can't, so money is tight. Having that skill to be able to do something like that to save in your house, like it's a money saver at that, is beneficial. Or guess what? Save the money so you can spend it on a trip instead of on groceries. How about that? Like there's just so many benefits to it. But thank you. I appreciate you for following. They will be in 22. But I ain't gonna lie, them squirrels they be on my hit list. The squirrels get a lot of fruit too. That's who took all my apples. Over 100 persimmons. I got 6. Girl. Oh. Oh. That broke my heart though. They took I got my peaches, but they took all my apples. Keep growing that food. That's right, Miss Cherokee. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. Let me see. Y'all know T-Nog will be live at 8 o'clock my time, so in 15 minutes. T-Nog will be doing her Sunday Night Live. 2 in LA will be live tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8:05, I think it is, Eastern time. He's on Pacific, so that's 5:05 Pacific time. And that'd be 7:05 Central time. And whoever your other one is, I always forget the other time zone, but it'll be 6:05 that time. What's the other time zone, y'all? I never remember. Simply Bell came in. Girl, hey, Bell. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, sis. So, Bammit. Bammit will be live tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Reason I don't be knowing Bammits is because guess where I be? Y'all know I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go package up Soul Divas, whatnot. And then I'm be getting myself ready for bed. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. So Bammit will be live at 10 p.m. tonight. T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener, is affectionately known as T-Nog or Miss Linda. She will be live in 15 minutes. And then 2A in LA will be live tomorrow at 8:05 Eastern. Nikki, the OCD-ish chick. She gonna be in my business tomorrow. Nikki, I don't know if she in here still. It's either at 7 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Eastern. But just go to OCD is Chicks channel because she gonna be all up in my business. The live ain't about me, but I felt like it was because the title and everything has been my life lately. Okay. So I told her she was all up in my business. But I appreciate y'all. Mountain time. See, that's why I'm be remembering it. Who up in the mountains? But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I will see y'all Friday, Pescatarian and Nikki Latour. Yes, they're gonna be in my business, Tigsy. You been in them bushes. I figured you were, Bill. So y'all have a great week. Seriously. Oh, no. 2 different lives. Pescatarian does Mindset Monday. That's right. So she'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then Nikki's is 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then 2ALA is 8 p.m. Eastern time. So lots of lives tomorrow. And then you got Miss Linda tonight, T-Knock, the New Orleans gardener. All right, y'all. And bam it, 10 o'clock tonight. See, I got it. But I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets, y'all. Have a great week. Seriously, have a positive outlook ahead. It's Monday tomorrow. I know work and stuff be stressing you. I know we all got a lot on our plate, but go into this week with a positive mindset so that we can have a positive and good week, okay? And I'll see y'all on Friday. Or in these streets, sometimes I'll be in them chats. See y'all later. Have a good week, y'all.